Money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we shall accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, or we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise the eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not of us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of passage to higher realms. Members of these groups will think they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel to the stars. They will never reach the higher realms. The killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh yes, so grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality we'll have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs we have established from time immemorial. But if they ever find out they're equal, we shall perish then. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run. For it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives. For this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans. This covenant is sealed by blood, our blood. We, the ones who from heaven to earth came. This covenant must never, ever be known to exist. It must never, ever be written or spoken of, for it is consciousness it will spawn.
As for me, I was suspended in time, and the doctor put me to work standing over the fields of England as their protector. We wanted to live forever, so the doctor made sure that we did.
Eat of my flesh! I now control you. Body, mind, and soul.
I tell you the truth, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink of his blood, you have no life in you.
Years ago, this guy dies on the cross. Dies! And then miraculously resurrects 3 days later. I don't know about you, but reanimating one's rigor-mortified corpse doesn't seem all that glorious to me.
O Son of Man, I am but your humble servant. What would you have of me?
All the horrible things they've done to kids,
I think I'm going to become an atheist. That's a good idea. I'm going to be an atheist too.
Let's all be atheists.
Yeah! If there was a God, why would he let our kids be molested in the first place? Yeah! Let's kill God! Yeah! Well, let's just be atheists. Same thing.
Come on, everybody. If you don't believe in him, he can't hurt you.
No evidence exists because there is no God and no hell. Take peace in knowing that you don't have to live your life with the false hope of heaven and the fear of hell. Actions are more important than beliefs.
Grandpa Klaus!
I just came by to tell you one of my funny bedtime stories.
Oh, tell me the one about how people used to believe in the Bible.
A favorite quote of mine by Thomas Jefferson. He, she, who knows nothing is closer to the truth than he, she, whose mind is filled with falsehoods and errors.
What biblical people saw thousands and thousands of years ago on Mount Hermon were entities that came down from the sky. They call them angels. We call them extraterrestrials.
So-called angels reveal themselves to us in the form of extraterrestrials. Would we accept them? Perhaps only when we are ready to know the truth about our own origins will that day come.
We have lived as if in a trance. We have lived as people in fear. And now, our rights and our freedoms in peril, we slowly awaken to learn that we have been afraid of the wrong thing. Therefore, tonight, have we truly become the inheritors of our American legacy.
However, there still exist some secrets which should remain secret. Truths that people are just not ready to know.
Who are you to decide that for me?
The world's reaction to such knowledge would be far too dangerous.
Dangerous? You mean in the sense of outrage? Like the reaction to the Kennedy assassination, or MIAs, or radiation experiments on terminal patients. Watergate, Iran-Contra, Roswell, the Tuskegee experiments. Where will it end? Well, I guess it won't end as long as men like you decide what is truth. That transcript you gave me, the Iraqi pilot, that was the truth, wasn't it? Why did you even bother to show it to me?
Well, I was aware that you were onto the truck, so I knew that down the road I would have to steer you away, that I would have to lie to you. And a lie, Mr. Mulder, is most convincingly hidden between two truths.
Who are we? Who are we really? We are the invisible hand. We are the Illuminati. We come before and after. We are forever. And eventually, we will lead them into the day.
So throughout this period of time, the same structure can be seen, and it can be symbolized, as you see here, by a pyramid. You've got a tiny, tiny few people at the top of the pyramid who hoard the really advanced knowledge, the knowledge that would set us free if we had access to it. And the rest of the pyramid is fiercely compartmentalized. So the further you come down into the mass of the people, the less that knowledge is in circulation, until you reach the point where it's hardly in circulation at all. And this structure of knowledge in the hands of the few and the masses kept in ignorance is one that goes on again and again and again, and without it, frankly, this manipulation simply couldn't happen, and the world would not be as it currently is and has been for thousands of years. The eggshells start. We start to be conditioned to see ourselves as either just a physical body or subjected to some god and what have you. The programming gets started the moment we become conscious. And if we can just break that eggshell and we can express the true nature of who we are and not live someone else's version of what we should be, when the eggshell cracks, we reconnect with mission control.